for the tip off. We'll take that W and hand you a loss. Break your ankles on the cross, on God, I'm that wrong. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref, I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops, a floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha, I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24 and y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel, hey, with Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog 2 and Pure Waves with the best sports book do. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. Be off the bounce, check up, level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Bounce. I'm your host, Slam the Booking. These are my boys, Alpha Dog Picks and Hefe Picks.
Do it again.
Somebody's still recovering from yesterday's holiday.
Picks and BBB, man. How we doing today?
Doing it right. Need the Orioles to get out of this inning here, but besides that, doing well. BBB, how we doing?
I'm doing great. The MLB card's off to a fantastic start. Now I'm ready to dive into some NBA. F.A., how are you doing over there staring off into space?
F.A., what are you watching?
Sweating the Twins right now. I got Twins money line. Ryan pitched a freaking gem, just a gem of a game. Why do they keep taking pitchers out with 90 pitches thrown? The guy's like 24 years old. It makes no sense. Is nobody ever going to pitch a complete game in the MLB this year? Is that what?
What was his pitch count?
Did you see the gas man? Did you see the gas man?
No, I did not see the gas man. What was the gas man?
He went 8 innings, 8 Ks, and they took him out for the 9th, and guess what? There's a man on first and second, no outs.
Just slam the freaking double, 2 outs. I'm disgusted. Let's talk about NBA before I have a meltdown.
Let's get it, boys. But before we do, big shout out to Pure Waves for sponsoring this show. If you guys haven't already, make sure to give him a follow. He has lots of specials going on for the NBA playoffs, so give him a holler.
85 pitches, by the way. They just come out 85 pitches. You give him 2 hits. Two hits, 6 innings pitch, 85 pitches. The guy's 24 years old. What are we doing? Where are we going with our lives here? I'm disgusted at this. Let's move on.
Let's move on, boys. This is an NBA show. We got lots of NBA games to go over today. We got 3. Let's jump to a quick recap of yesterday. Real quick, I wanted to kind of rub this in you guys' faces because you guys laughed at me, but I said so on the show. I said Raptors were going to lose yesterday, and
I'm pretty sure the reason we laughed was because you said
okay. Wait, first of all, let's take the word choke. Nobody choked. That game, nobody choked in that game.
Precious Achiuwa choked.
Alpha.
Precious Achiuwa choked.
Alpha, absolutely. You got to make one. You got to give me.
It was the right side.
You got to give me one. You got to give me one there, buddy. Let's put it to you like this. The Raptors did everything that I thought they would. Come out hot, sizzling. The arena was intense, and they started to crumble late in the 4th. There, I give credit to honestly Tobias Harris on defense. He made Spicy P look not spicy, mild at best. And FEV was putting up threes that were he needed to step. So the fact that Nick Nurse didn't call time out and just look at FEV and say, stop doing this.
This is every game. This is every game.
No, it was excessive in that 4th quarter. There was a couple ones where he pulled up right across the screen at the top of the key. There was no need for that. There's like 20 seconds left the shot clock, dude. Use time. Time is your friend.
He's always doing heat checks when he's not hot.
I mean,
good point.
He's literally Terrence Ross. You guys
had that fucking player prop yesterday.
All the time.
Mexican Drew just said the one thing that was in my head. That game should have never even went into overtime. Tobias Harris misses a point-blank layup that goes in probably 9 out of 10 times. So I guess in a way it was serendipitous that the Raptors lost in overtime, but wow, was that a
buzzer.
And James Harden. And James Harden fouling out.
The worst way to lose a buzzer.
James Harden continues to just keep up the narrative that the Sixers have no chance in the second round.
I mean, I just feel bad for Embiid. Whoever they give him sucks. Whoever they put around Joel Embiid is a nightmare. That guy does it all. What a big moment for him. I'm happy for him in his career. That was an awesome shot. that was big time for him, and it was a great shot. I was on the Raptors, screwed me. BBB, I know you had your Gary Trent 30-plus points. You might have hit that in double OT, so that was tough.
Oh, dude, it was so close. Let's talk about the other. We'll skip the Bucks-Bulls game. Hats off to the Bulls. Debo dropped 40 on him. He can do that any given night. You knew that game. This series wasn't going to be a sweep. But I still think the Bucks are in total control of that series. Look out for Chris Middleton. That might be an issue. But let's talk about the Celtics Nets for a second. Cool. Hats off. The Celtics played great. Tatum didn't even have that great of a game, but still ended up having a great game, if you know what I mean. Guys,
he played defensively.
Guys, I heard this the other day that Tracy McGrady went on the Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless show. I forget what it's called on Fox. Anybody? Their version of First Take. Whatever. You guys know.
Second Take.
I think I saw this. I think I know what you're talking about.
And Tracy McGrady goes and says KD and Kyrie are the most skilled duo in the history of the NBA. Better than Wade, LeBron, better than Jordan Pippen. Well, those two guys went 1 of 17 from the field in the second half last night. Can't do that. I don't care if Ben Simmons come back tomorrow, the next day, the week after, game 3, game 4, game 5. It doesn't matter. If you keep doing that, you're getting swept. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say the Nets choked that one, man. First half, they came out hot, made pretty much every single bucket. Second half, Celtics defensively.
Undisputed is the name of the damn show.
Yep.
Thank you, Jay Money. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I'm a little worried about the Nets, man. I don't think they can get a win. I think they'll get a win at home. But
I don't think they can get a win. But
I think they can get a win. But I think they're going to win at all.
They could get swept. I don't know.
This is going to be, I'm calling it right now, gentlemen sweep. I actually think they win game 3 and lose game 4 where Ben Simmons is going to come back. I think it's going to be such chaos.
The Nets aren't winning a game. The Nets are not going to win a game.
I wouldn't be surprised, Alpha. I wouldn't be surprised if they get swept because at this point they deserve it.
I think they get swept.
Guys, I think it's the same thing I've been saying this whole time where it's probably a gentleman's sweep and there's going to be one game. Hopefully there's one game maybe for the Nets where, either Katie or Kyrie just has an unreal nuclear performance that carries them to a win. And then they just get gentleman's sweep though. They do have the talent for that to happen, but they don't have the depth to compete with this team that's just deeper and better all around. Plays defense, plays offense, plays the whole game. They don't play the whole game.
One of my buddies said this yesterday. We can move on after this. Can you imagine if Rob Williams was healthy? Can you just imagine how good the Celtics?
I would have nuked.
I don't know his timetable. I'm not sure if he's if it's possible for him to return in the second round. But if he does,
there's talks of he will, but I don't think he's going to be 100%. So that's the difference. And he needs to be 100%.
If they can get him back, yeah, man. Yeah, if they can get him back. Freak. They are going to be right there with the Bucks, man. They're going to be right there.
I don't know how he's not. He tore a meniscus or MCL or something.
I'm not sure.
He's coming back.
I'm not positive at all about that. But anyway, guys.
Big news. Blue Jays win. All Blue Jays bettors, we just won. Thank God.
Blue Jays.
They tried to blow it. They took out the gas man after he just had an electric.
Guys, I'm seriously, and let's move on. I'm seriously going to start a petition. Let somebody pitch a complete game. Just one person. Just one time. One person so I know that this is not a thing.
Just wait till Wayno gets into the month of June and July, baby.
Just one time.
Your Cardinals are showing. All right,
Wayno's 107 years old.
Boys, let's jump right into today's breakdown. Got 3 games to go over. First game on the slate. Grizzlies versus the T-Wolves. Line is sitting at -2.5 for the Grizzlies, and total was sitting at 237.5. Looking at the injury report, looks like everyone's healthy and playing tonight. What?
Can we do something different? I want you to start this game. I want to know what you're on. I want to know.
Man.
No.
That's the whole thing. I go last, bro. So I see.
No. I want to know because this is such I want to know who you're on, and then Alpha, you can go.
Mustache Max.
What do you got, big guy?
All right. I'll go first. All right. For a side on this one, I like the Grizzlies in this. I think everybody's gonna think the T-Wolves are at home here.
Fake trap.
A fake trap line, but the Grizzlies got to win. A must-needed win. Game 2. Little fake trap. Don't get me started on fake traps, dude. I'm the king of fake traps here.
Wait,
you want to know about fake traps?
Is it fake sharp or real sharp?
I think it's the.
Do not pull up the clip. Jesus, just
don't make me pull up the clip from yesterday.
Do not pull up the clip. Let's go. So you're on the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies -2.5. I lean the under as well. They played great defensively last game. I expect them to continue to play great here. In order for the T-Wolves to win, they have to score because they can't play in defense. I like the Grizzlies to show up here, make it a 2-1 series. I think T-Wolves win game 4, make it 2-2. But yeah, I like the Grizzlies.
I guess no point for that show.
Yeah, wow. I like where your head's at here. For the T-Wolves to compete in this one, though, they do have to score, as you said, and I think that they will shoot better at home. It's easier to shoot as home. Crowd gets behind him. They're going to have Pat Bev running around in his robe, screaming his head off for half the game. They're going to put up points tonight. I like the over. Last game, I was on the under 240. The totals dropped 3 points to 237, and I like the over in the spot. Pepe, what do you think?
I'm reading the chat. Mexican Juju says something that I had to say. He goes, slam Ben Simmons' first basket 3-pointer. You imagine that?
What is the
I talked about that actually.
Can you imagine if he comes out and makes a 3-pointer?
His first shot is a 3.
5 in a row. 5 in a row. Just
Brooklyn would burn. It would be a riot. Anyway, guys.
Philly would burn.
Philly would burn. J Money actually said one of my main points here. The way that the Grizzlies lowered Steven Adams' minutes in the game 2 and allowed Triple J to kind of cover Cat really changed the whole dynamic. Triple J led the league in blocks in the regular season for a reason. He is much more athletic than Steven Adams. We all know what Steven Adams brings, but the way they were able to really cause issues for Cat in game 2 was definitely the reason that they had such an easy win, and I think they're going to follow that same success. The Grizzlies are the best against spread team in the regular season for a reason. These are the games that they win. I think they go into Minnesota. I think they get this done. I think it's easy to back Minnesota here after you saw them take game 1. And I'm going to go with the Grizzlies here. I'm going to take them on a money line at minus 130 odds. It's one of my favorite plays in the NBA tonight.
I like it.
BB?
BBB?
Sorry, I know your Twins just literally hit a 1-foot foul home run there, but
anyways, don't worry. I kept it professional. I'm watching.
Wait. Are they up?
I figured you were about to poop your pants over there. All right, so I like the Timberwolves in this spot. Sorry to fade you here, Hefe, but I think that this is a good spot for them. At home, we saw how crazy up that the whole place was when they're home playing.
That was their championship, bro.
And now they get the real thing now at their home. I think the crowd's going to be up. I think they come out hot. This team plays with great energy. When they get the energy behind them, they're running, they're gunning. I think as long as we get 2 of the big 3 to play well, that they can win this game, honestly. I think they can win this outright. I'm going to take the 2 points because I wouldn't be surprised if there's some just crazy stuff where, Timberwolves win by 1 or Grizzlies win by 1, and then they get all, both the Timberwolves money line bettors and the spread bettors on the Grizzlies. So, I'm going to take the 2 points, and but I think this is a spot where they can get up.
Alpha, real quick, do you see the numbers for this game? Public percentage?
Yes, 70-30 split. 70 are on the Grizzlies. Mexican Jew, you're correct, sir. Shout out Picks Hub. Welcome to the show, brother. Appreciate
what up, Picks Hubs?
What is up?
All right, boys. Let's jump to game 2 here.
On the low. Of course it does.
Mavericks versus the Jazz. Line sitting at minus
90.
8 now. Jump the hook. Total is sitting at 209. Series is 1-1. Luka is out for this game as well. Alpha, going to you. I'm not going first this time. Alpha, going to you.
Man,
what do you like in this spot, man?
You know how much I love the Jazz in this series. It's all about the matchup to me. I say it every time we talk about this team and this series. On the glass, the Jazz are going to dominate on the boards every single night. Last game, the Mavericks played amazing. Jalen Brunson went off, but he did feed off the Dallas crowd. I do think the Jazz controlled this one a lot better. I am on the Jazz spread, and I'm leaning towards the under. I may add it as well. The under 209 seems like it's a very good play here. The Jazz are going to want to slow this game down, and I think they're going to be able to be successful in doing that. I like the Jazz by the 7. Right now it's -7 on FanDuel, -115. And lean the under -209, but that under will probably be an official play. BBB, what you got?
Yeah, this is a tough one. I kind of lean with the Jazz here. I'm looking at a Mike Conley angle here. I think we might see this feels like a Mike Conley game. You know what I mean? I think it's
said no one ever in the history of betting props. Like possibly ever actually.
I think it's a Daniel House game.
I think it's a Royce O'Neal game.
This is a Mike Conley type of game.
Such a Mike Conley type of game.
What have we seen? We've seen who struggles a lot in the first half of this series. Donovan Mitchell. Who's another point guard that could possibly come in? That's quiet for 90% of his games and then comes out of nowhere and just scores. I think it's
his props low.
It's a low
so
prop.
funny. I'm looking at it right now.
What is it?
12.5 for Conley. It's kind of juicy. It's kind of enticing. We all know how he did last game. He was a goose egg out there.
Holy shit! He had 0 points last game.
He had 0 points last game. I think that's the perfect time to back him after that.
Channeling his inner Tony Snell, baby. Cardio.
I think I could see him having a game here. So I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I've been looking at that Mike Conley points prop. So
I like that. I may tell you it's low. It's low. I expected it around 15.
So I'm clowning you about the props, but in all seriousness, somebody I want to get your opinion on is Jalen Brunson. Guy goes off. We all know what he did last game. What do you have? 41, right? He won them the game basically. Tonight, 24.5. We already know no Luka. What do you think? Is this your typical huge game fade spot?
Yeah, I wouldn't
game
fade
after
it, but I wouldn't fade it. I wouldn't go for it. I'm just staying away from it.
Play. Agree. If you look at the total, guys, they're projecting 209 points in this game. It's a very low total. So if you divide that by 2 and then take his portion of that's like 20% of all the team's points.
Yeah, I also thought that was a little high. If I would lean the under there, and because of that, I would probably look at Spencer Dinwiddie's over at 19.5. The map, somebody's going to score. So somebody has to score for Dallas tonight.
Shut out.
Because of that, I am taking Dallas +8. I think the Jazz win. I just think the Mavericks keep it close. They've been scrapping this entire series. Game 1, they lost by 6. Game 2, they win. I think they figured it out. They know the matchups here. I think they keep it close. I do think Utah wins behind that ruckus crowd there. And I'm going to take the Mavs +8 at -125 odds. Slam?
Yeah, man. I think the Mavs. I don't know. I think they have a letdown spot offensively. Dude, they shot lights out last game. Brinson had 41 points. Maxey 25 points, career high last game, shooting lights out from 3-pointers. You got to think that Utah Jazz are going to bounce back in their first playoff game at home, and I think they come out hot. I like first half Jazz here minus the 4.5. I also like the total under. I think this would be a defensive matchup. Total's only sitting at 209. I'm seeing about 84% on the over right now. So great public fade there. I like the under first half Jazz. I think the Jazz roll in my opinion. Mavericks, I don't know if they have a chance at the spot, man. I'm also seeing a lot of public backing on the Mavericks as well, which is kind of weird to me.
We love to see it. We love to see it. You're the Jazz.
But again, yeah, I'm on the under in this one and first half Jazz.
For sure. What's up, YBB in the chat? We appreciate you stopping in. Real Bill Collector in the house. SJ Money in the house. We appreciate all y'all tuning in.
All right, let's go to game 3. Last game of the slate. Warriors versus the Nuggets. The line is sitting at -2 for the Warriors. Total is sitting at 222.5. Warriors lead 2-0 series. Nuggets need this must-win game for the Nuggets here. I want to hear your thoughts on this game, BBB. We'll start with you, man.
Yeah, this is a similar spot to the Raptors as yesterday. Down 2-0, going to home. Slam talked about the trend yesterday, and I like it in this spot as well. With I'll let you explain the trend more in depth. I don't want to steal your whole thunder, but basically, I like them in the first half here. I think they can come out hot. You get the home crowd. I think being in Denver too. I think maybe that Jokic can get some more friendly refs. So I like the first half, and I also like Jokic's points over. So. Those are my 2 angles, and I think someone else is going to have to step up for this team too. I've been looking at Bones Highland props as well. It's sitting at 9.5 points. He's been getting about 17 minutes. I think he should probably honestly get even more than that because he's been one of their best contributors, and he's not getting near as much. He's got guys like Monte Morris who's running out there just being Monte Morris, getting like 30 minutes a game. So give a guy a shot. I know it's playoffs. I know he's a rookie, but We've seen what happens when you give some of these rookies some minutes. They can really take over games, like we've seen in the past with Tyler Hero. Whenever the Heat gave him all those minutes in the playoffs, we've seen it with a lot of people. So, I like it. Slam, go ahead and explain that trend for us, though.
Yeah, I'll go next here. So yesterday, I took first half Toronto Raptors minus the 1.5 first half. So a trend here since 2005, teams that are down 2-0 in the series has covered the first half of Game 3 64% of the time. So yesterday, that trend applied for the Toronto Raptors. They got the job done, but lost the full game. Today, I think first half Nuggets is the play here. I don't know if they can get the win, but I'm on first half Nuggets minus the 1.5. I think they're favored first half for a reason. I think they come out hot. You got the home crowd behind them. They should be hyped for this game.
You going to the game?
I want to.
How much are the tickets?
I don't know. I haven't looked. I might. I don't know.
I feel like they're
we'll see.
Either. I
I
wonder
might
if
go
they're
game
down
4. It might be
2-0.
cheaper game 4, right?
Yeah.
When they go down 3-0, absolutely.
No one's gonna come.
I don't know.
Uh,
Last game of the year might be more expensive. Like, hey, we won't see these guys again for a while.
No, it's a farewell tour. I can tell you as a Knicks fan who had to look at the price. Last year when Trae Young was actually good in the playoffs, not like this year, last year's Trae Young, not this one. It was pretty pathetic. The prices got slashed in half, but nobody cares about that. Guys, I'm on the over here. We cashed the first 2 in this one. The overs keep cashing and the total keeps getting lowered. It doesn't really make sense to me.
It's weird.
And the overs they're cashing easily. So
I think the reason is
it's just because of the Warriors' second half. I mean,
yeah, this
second
is
half has just
ridiculous
been
over here.
exploding, bro.
Yeah,
Game
but
one
Warriors
was trending over the whole time.
Yeah. They both ended up pretty comfortably over. Plus, this game's only at a 2-point spread. We know we like overs in close games. So give me the over. One of my favorite plays today.
I am going to throw this. I'm going to
at?
throw this mic out my window if the
Why,
Twins
what happened,
collapse here.
baseball?
If the Twins collapse here at the bottom of the ninth, you just man. Why do you pull pitchers with 84 pitches thrown?
Dude, you're stressing me out, bro.
because
I got Twins, too.
Hefe, we're at the last analysis of the last game.
Come on, Hefe.
I am right actually with Slam. I love the Nuggets first half. I like the Nuggets first quarter too, but I'm gonna stay with the first half here and money line and minus 125 odds. Guys, 94% of the betting public is on Warriors minus 2 tonight.
Yeah.
It is scary. I wouldn't take. I'm sorry. Go.
I was gonna say, I'll tell you what. I'm taking the first half as well. And what do you think about the idea of if they don't win this first half, like a live play on the Nuggets as well, with how much public is on them or on the Warriors?
Wait, you mean if the Warriors win the first half? Is what you mean?
Say there's like a buzzer
really
beater.
depends.
Steph Curry throws a kickball off the wall and it bounces in and they score a touchdown and then all of a sudden they're up by 2.
It really depends. Okay, so if you look at the first game, Grizzlies.
That was tough.
Right? If the T-Wolves win, then it's probably a Warriors play. If the Grizzlies win, it's most likely a.
Yeah, I hate when you analyze like that. I hate that. It's not because
you cloud my judgment, dude. You cloud my judgment with that type of stuff.
Do your picks. Don't let him fuck you up.
I really, I truly believe.
Looks like I'm gonna lose money. I don't find a way to win.
BBB, it's tough because if the Nuggets are up a lot, like let's say Sixers Raptors situation, Nuggets up by 10.5. I'm 100% going to take the Warriors
I'm live
for a couple shots.
I'm live betting Warriors.
Sure. If you've been live betting,
you're getting value
the better seeds when they're down at halftime, you have made so much money, guys. The Celtics were plus 600 with about 2 minutes left in the first half last night. I can't even tell you. The Sixers were plus 280 when they were down yesterday. You could make so much money if you pick the right spots and wait. But tonight, the betting public definitely does worry me. I can see something like a last night happening, Bulls Bucks. So I'm gonna stick with my pick. Nuggets first half money line, and anything that happens live, just follow the flow of the game.
Love it, boys. You know what time it is.
Oh my god, double play, please God. No, he couldn't swing it. 2 outs. Okay, one more.
There's no.
All right, boys, we're gonna jump right into our bad beat segment, Hefe.
Well, guys, you guys already know if you watch us on Off the Bat. You already know who Pickett is. They are a social media app. Create little groups with you and your friends. Get on there, talk about your bets, post your bet slips, links, your sports book. So everything's there in one spot. And the reason that these guys, Pickett, sponsor our Bad Beat segment is because they have a whole Bad Beat section on their app. Everybody posts their 15-leg parlays or 14 hit, and the last one doesn't by a hook. All that stuff. Misery loves company. If you know about Pickett and you have the app, follow us right now. Right now. My free play is already on there. I'm sure the other guys have a free play too. But if you don't have the app, right in front of you right now is the QR code to get it. Get the app right now, and I have to take a poll. Let's go! Twitties win, baby!
Let's go! Match play, baby. Match play.
Scan the damn QR code. Get the app because you could win between $3 and $100 per download. That's code ATS Spot. No spaces. ATSSPOT. Go Twitties!
I thought we were about to get a live bad beat section there.
Let's get it. Bad beat.
I thought it was happening.
Let's see
You
what we
guys
got
have
today.
no idea. It would have been a disaster.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Welcome to Pickett's Live Bad Beats. We're about to watch a bad beat happen to
Four
Hefe
together,
Live.
that's for sure, but that wasn't any part of the poll that they made as Anunoby steps to the line. Here's Anunoby now.
Okay. He makes this look good, right? Oh, God.
It's actually incredible how they missed every big free throw they need
I
to.
didn't even watch this.
I actually forgot about that OG miss.
No, yeah, but he made the first one, though. It's not like he missed both. He did go 1 for 2. He tied the game.
Also, let me give a little bit of credit to Doc Rivers calling that timeout. That play was dead. That play was dead. How he...
Inbounds it comes to Anunoby.
Oh,
Wow.
Another bad beat. Another bad beat. Thanks to our friends at Pickett. Love that part of their app. I was on it yesterday because I had a lovely bad beat. I had a plus 3,000 SGP that all I needed was 3 more points from Zach LaVine, and he could
Bro,
not
that was
get
a
it done
crazy
for me.
parlay you had, dude.
Dude,
I
it
don't
was
know.
$5 to win 800. I was pissed, but made for a good bad beat. Made for a good
It's about that time, boys.
About that time. Let's do it, boys.
Oh, my bad.
Best bets. Let's get it. Wade
That's the wrong
to
number.
LeBron. Let's get it, guys. My favorite play of the night is going to be the Jazz minus the 7. You get that at minus 114. And my second favorite play tonight is going to be the over in the Grizzlies T-Wolves over 237. And I'll give out all my NBA plays. My last one is going to be the over on the Nuggets Warriors at 223. BBB, what you got for the people?
we're rocking with the Timberwolves +2, Nuggets first half money line, and then 2 player props. Same game here. We're going with Jokic over 29.5 points and Bones Highland over 9.5 points.
Love it.
Grizzlies money line. Mavericks +7. Nuggets first half money line. It's Mavericks +8. I apologize.
All right, boys. Gonna give out one max play here, and I posted earlier. First half Nuggets -1.5. I told you about the trend. Rolling with it again. I think Nuggets come out hot and slow down the Warriors at home in the first half, though. And I'm gonna do a little 4-teamer parlay here. I'll post it on our Discord and pick it as well. Going with Grizzlies money line, and then Mavericks Jazz under 209. First half Nuggets. And I'm going to ride Grizzlies T-Wolves under 237.5. So those are my 4. Parlay that. And yeah, I'll see you at the cashier, boys. Anything else before we end the show, guys?
Nothing much, everybody. You already know the deal. OTB back again, same place, same time tomorrow. 3 more.
Someone said,
playoff
what was
games.
Alpha's bets? They said they want to fade him.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
No,
bad
they
news
didn't.
for you. I see the chat here. Rewind the show when we're over. We're ending in 2 seconds. You can watch the end here. See the last 3 here.
See you guys
boys.
tomorrow on Off
See you
the
guys
Bat,
tomorrow.
bright and early. Peace.
Peace.